guess I should explain it to everybody instead of just that one individual. For quite a few years now, Russ and I have been hanging out, planning parties, doing what you would expect college roommates turned best friends to do. And for a good portion of those years, Russ was saying, we need to have a mustache party. I don't care if people draw the mustache on their finger with a Sharpie and hold it up like this. It would be great if people would spend 3 weeks growing a mustache for the party, but we just need to have the mustache party. And then for his bachelor party, with my wife's help, we managed to find these mustaches. They were presented to us at that time. He loved them, and apparently he loved them so much that he wanted to have a second mustache party just a few weeks afterwards. So that's where I really has mustaches on my table. And now after telling that story, that kind of goes, guess what I was going to say next is, I'm not the storyteller, even though I know I'm supposed to get up here and tell some embarrassing story about Russ. I really can't do that because Russ usually is the person who gets up and tells embarrassing stories about me. Those stories usually start with, there was a bottle of tequila. And if you notice when you look at the bar, there is no tequila there tonight. So I've already had a very lasting impression on the relationship. But my ability to not embarrass Russ tonight changed maybe about 5 minutes before the entire bridal party was introduced. Russ's mother provided me with something that he wrote when he was in 2nd grade. This Russell's autobiography entitled All About Me by Russell Krause. I read the whole thing and pretty much summarizes himself pretty well in the first couple pages. My name is Russell. I have a good sense of humor. I think that's because I have 2 joke books. One of which has 696 jokes in it. I am competitive because I used to win. I win so much because I am smart and calm. I am caring because when somebody gets hurt, I tell a grown-up about it. For a little cut, I would treat it myself. Good thing you now have a doctor for the bigger things. Skipping forward a little bit. I don't like to lose. Especially in soccer and kickball. I don't like to eat raw onions. I don't like to clean the house. And since I was his roommate, I am attest to that fact. I was usually the one cleaning the house. And that's about enough from that. We'll get back to what I was planning to say. What I was going to go into next is how Russ and I have known each other for about 10 years now. It started out as a friendship at college that then became us being roommates at college. Getting into the normal problems that people in college would have. Russ and I didn't get kicked out of bars or anything like that, but we got kicked out of a bowling alley. We definitely planned some parties, had some good times. And this is why I wrote this down, because I know that's not my list. We took some classes together, especially Russian history, where we talked about vodka, potatoes, and when not to invade Russia. And it was much easier writing a paper after Russ already educated all the books. Russ is a pretty good vacation planner. He's taking me up to Maine, Canada. It was always a good time. After college, we were still roommates. We actually rented a house after that. All the shenanigans continued. When Russ moved out, we just moved in. So I had the unique privilege of having been roommates with both the bride and the groom. And I feel like that is pretty special to me. I really like knowing that I had such a good chance to get to know both of you so well. At the time when Russ moved out and Jess moved in, I really couldn't tell who Russ was coming to visit anymore for a little while. I didn't know if it was me or Jess or both of us. We now know who it is, though. I'll skip some of this because I already said it. So, Russ, I think over the years we've created just enough habit. Let's keep it up. Jess, I'm really excited that since we're going to have chickens in our kitchen when we were living together, we got to have like 3 pennies of chickens in the hall where you got married.
They're called cops.
You can say that. So, Ross and Jess, if your marriage is half as successful as my friendship with both of you has been, you're going to have a great life together. Congratulations.
You're good, thank you.
Drink up, you gotta dance to it.